Hey guys, AntVenom here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today I'm going to be showing you guys the inventory tweaks mod for Minecraft 1.3.2. And with 1.4 coming out in a couple of days, I have no doubt that this mod is going to be updated for that version because it is a fairly simple mod in and of itself. And basically, in a nutshell, what this mod allows you to do is it allows you to organize the items that are in your inventory based off of what they are, like if they're weapons or armor or food, or you can organize it to be specific items. Really, whatever you want. It's a very customizable mod, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to launch right into it here. So as you can see, I have no items in my inventory. You could just pretend that maybe you're on a survival server, or you're in a situation where you need to get a whole bunch of items fast, like out of a chest or something, and you don't have a time to organize it. Maybe it is a PvP situation or something like that. Well, if you go ahead and take a look at this chest here, it's just a discombobulated mess of all kinds of items here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just randomly shift click them all into my inventory here. Just bam, bam, bam. Just knock them out, just get everything into my inventory and then run. Maybe I have to run or something like that. Well, with this mod, if I go ahead and I hit the R key, which is the default key for the mod, it's going to organize all of the items in this fashion. Well, not exactly this fashion, but it will organize the items when you install the mod by default, but not exactly like this. In order to customize the way that items get sorted, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and go into your inventory here, and you notice on the top right, there is a little button now that says inventory settings, and that brings up this menu here, which allows you to customize the mod in any way that you want. So the top ones here are just which keys you want enabled. So if you don't want the sorting key to be R, you can change that. Auto refill, as you can see by the tooltip, it says it'll replace broken tools and emptied stacks with others from your inventory. So let me just go ahead for the sake of example here. I do have a wooden shovel in my inventory here, as long as I don't hit R again, because if I were, it would replace it. But let's just say I wanted to use up the wooden shovel or something like that. If I go ahead and I just, I dig up the sand here, dig, 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 dig. As soon as it breaks, you can see there that it immediately replaced it with the next pickaxe, with the next shovel in line there, which was the iron shovel there. And if I go ahead and I hit R, it'll just replace it with the diamond shovel, in case that's the one that I want to use. But you can kind of get an idea of how it works. So anyways, let's go back into that section here. And then the chest buttons, this one right here, basically, let me turn that on here. If I go into the chest here, you'll notice on the top right, it will allow me to organize the items that are already in my chest, just depending on a couple of, sets. So let's say I want to do some default organizing. It'll just place them. It'll kind of semi-organize the items from top left to bottom right. It'll go in rows just like this. If I do this one, it'll sort it out in columns, or kind of like this. It's not exactly columns, but you get the idea. If I go ahead and I do this one here, this one's more columns than rows, so I think these two got switched. So these, the one that says columns actually organizes it in rows, and the one that says rows actually organizes it in columns. And then if I go here, I can open up the same inventory settings menu as before. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give myself all these items back. And there we go. So let's go back into here. Middle click, this one will allow you to sort anything just with a middle click. So if I were to be in the chest or something like that, and I were to let's just say middle click a whole bunch of times, you'll see that it'll just organize it every time I middle click with my mouse. So moving on here. Shortcuts, basically like the sort key right here, that's a shortcut. If you turn that off, you won't be able to use R to sort out your inventory or anything like that. Okay, maybe you can. It kind of seems weird then. Why does that option exist? I guess that's okay. If I hit the question mark here, you can see what the actual shortcuts they're talking about there. So if you're confused as to why that's not working, you can see why. You can see what it is here. So if you want to move one stack, you can left click or right click, or left shift and then right shift and then click, and you can just move one stack. You can hit W or up and then click, and then you can hit S or down and then click. It'll all do the same thing. You guys can read the screen here. You guys can see exactly how the sorting options work. But it says, warning, since 1.3.1, some shortcuts won't work as expected. It will be fixed as soon as possible, so just kind of consider everything that I've said not really applicable until it winds up getting fixed. Because I was a little bit confused about that when I was messing around with the mod for myself. And if I go into more options here, you can see that there's an option to auto-equip armor. So as soon as you have armor, like it'll equip the best possible one for you. If you want to, you can automatically sort everything as you pick things up, so you never have to really keep hitting the R button. It'll just sort things as you want. And then if you don't want the little sound, like the little, the dispenser sound that plays whenever you sort something, then you can turn that off if you want to. And there is a special note that on PvP servers, the auto refill and auto equip options are considered cheating. So don't use them, I guess, if you're playing survival games. Don't do it. Don't. I know you're tempting it. Don't do it. Don't do it! Anyways, moving on here. I don't know what that was. If I go back into the main area here, if you guys want to sort out how the mod is going to sort out the different, like, things for you. So, in other words, if you want, like, the way I have it set is the sword, my primary sword goes here, my primary pickaxe goes here, shovel and axe goes here, my backup ones go here. I have cooked food. Well, I have edible food that goes right here. The bow, the water bucket, the torch. These are all automatic. These are all set to organize like this. I have arrows set to go right here. 2 more pieces of edible food go right here. I believe I have these squares set as a solid block organizer, so like any and all solid blocks that I have. If you guys want to organize it exactly the way that I did, then this is what you got to do. So what you want to do is you want to go into this area here, and then you want to hit the open shortcut sorting rules file. And this is going to open up a text document that's going to have a whole bunch of things in it, but the key thing that you're looking for is a little thing called settings. And if you guys go into the description of my video, you're going to see this giant little settings thing. All you have to do is copy that and paste it into the text document. It'll organize it the same way. I'm not going to get into the absolute nitty-gritty of what exactly goes into organizing each individual thing into each individual space. The text document does a great job at doing that. If you guys just take a couple of minutes to look over it, you'll get the general idea of how things work, because the creator of this mod did a great job at organizing that text file. And if you guys want to know what sorts of items you can write in, for example, as you guys can probably see, let's just take a look at the thing that's in the description. You'll see like D6 edible food. It's in the middle there. If you want to know like what kinds of words you can put in there to organize it, all you have to do is open up the item tree file. I'd recommend doing it in something like WordPad. It doesn't look that good in Notepad or TextEdit or the simple text editor that you have. Looks better in something like WordPad, and you guys can just kind of see by looking through it how exactly those things work. And then if you want, there is a help that you can open up in a browser, so you can get a little bit better of an idea if you guys need some help. There's a whole bunch of help steps that are on the website for you to learn exactly how to sort things. But if you guys just want to make it easy on yourself and you guys want to sort it the exact same way I do, then just copy the little settings thing that I have in the description of my video and just paste it in and save it, and then you're done. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to make a quick little edit in mine. Let's just something random. Hopefully it'll save. Not sure. Sometimes. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, there you go. So I just saved a little text document, and you notice on the bottom left of my screen it says TWEAKS configuration loaded. So whenever you make changes, all you have to do is just save the text document, and it will open them. It'll apply it right in Minecraft. So that's why the inventory tweaks thing said that the configuration was loaded. So anyways, that's pretty much the whole mod in a nutshell. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just, sort out some of my items here just to give you guys a little bit better of an idea how this works. Just say like, oh, okay, there we go. Bam, 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 bam. I'm going to keep the axe on me for sake of example of something that I'm about to do. So if I wanted to organize everything in the chest here, you can kind of see if I do default sorting, it does pretty neat organizing. This does a really nice organizational job here. So whatever you guys feel like doing, if you're not one that likes to organize your chest and you just want something simple, then this could be a great solution for you. So let's just say, for example, I noted before that one of the options here is, let's just go ahead and let's do sort on pickup. So avoids to fill the hotbar with everything that you picked up. Kind of very weirdly worded. But anyways, let's just say, oh no, everything's on the ground. I have to pick it up quickly before somebody steals it from me. Well, kind of doesn't do the greatest job of automatically sorting it. But if I go ahead and I hit R, it'll just automatically sort everything for me. Yeah. Okay, let me go ahead and let me drop my arrows on the ground here, see if it'll organize them into the spots that it's supposed to. Yeah, kind of does. So in many ways it works, in many ways it doesn't. Maybe if you pick up the items too fast, it doesn't work all that well. But if you pick them up slow enough, then it'll work. Kind of weird it didn't move the pickaxe into the proper place. In a lot of ways it works, in a lot of ways it doesn't. But, I mean, the mod is definitely a great addition for you if you don't like organizing your stuff. I feel like I've rambled on too much about this mod at this point. If you guys want to check it out for yourselves, the link is going to be in the description below for you. So anyways, guys, I hope you all have enjoyed this video. My name is AntVenom, and I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching.